So, Satnam everyone, it's Candace from Soulfire Social here this morning with Jennifer Hooley. Very excited to have someone arriving at my house at 7:20 in the morning. It's nice someone else gets up so early, and thank you all for showing up today. We're going to be working on the relationship between the pranic body and the physical body, and we'll talk about that more as we're going through this Kriya. We are not going to be doing an individual pranayama because there's quite an interesting beginning to this. I'm going to tell you you're going to need to concentrate. This is going to activate both hemispheres of the brain, continuing some work on the brain, but really working with the breath and the body movement and how that impacts us. And so let's go ahead and just start with hands down on the knees. Excuse me, let me clear my throat. And go ahead and close your eyes. And just taking a moment to come into alignment, feeling the sitting bones down on the earth, allowing yourself to visualize roots coming down from Muladhara down into Mother Earth and feeling into the pull of gravity. We want to allow ourselves to disconnect from the dream world, come into this physical space, but also bringing ourselves into posture and alignment to allow that Kundalini energy to rise and also to connect up to the teachings and the wisdom. Our hips are pushed forward, our chest is raised. Go ahead and roll your shoulders up and back, allowing them to really drop all the way down. The crown reaches up and you can feel an elongation through the vertebra. The chin is gently tilted, not to the chest, but just a little bit tilted down to open up that space of the moon center on the back of the cervical spine. Your eyes gently roll up to the third eye point, and let's bring our attention to the breath. And go ahead and start off with these first breaths just into the chest. Not just the top third, but allow yourself to feel into prana, filling up the entire chest cavity, the upper portions from the thoracic spine all the way up. Allow the breath to come and wrap around the back of the ribs, making sure you get that fresh air to the back of the heart space. And feel into the body movement as you bring this breath in and expand through the front and the back of the chest. I invite you on your next deep inhale to bring the prana all the way down into the belly, allowing it to puff out. On the exhale, letting it fall back in, chest drops as well. And then start to bring it all the way down into the pelvic floor, maybe a little bit of a rocking forward and back, the body undulating with the power of the prana, that breath of life flowing through you, shifting and moving the cells, the energy in the body, and the physical form. This also directly impacts your auric field. So you can see as you're breathing, your auric field also pulsating in and out, expanding and contracting. And just take a moment to feel into that undulation and that flow. Coming into a deep sense of awareness of the present moment right here, right now. We bring our hands out in front of us and we rub the palms together vigorously and we create some warmth and heat. We also feel into our own physicality, fingers, palms, bones. We bring the heat that we create into our prayer pose. Thumbs connect at the sternum, fingers pointing up and out. Forearms parallel to the earth. We're going to take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, all the way to the pelvic floor. Great big sigh out. One more of those in through the nose, all the way up. Great big sigh out. Let's inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgare Name Jugadgare Name Satgare Name Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name Jugadgare Name Satgare Name Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgare Name Jugadgare Name Satgare Name Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale, hold the breath, allowing yourself to visualize an opening, a golden cord from your heart to the heavens, tapping into ancient wisdom, all of the beautiful teachings that have been channeled, connecting to that consciousness. When you release the breath, you drop the elbows down towards the ribs, and your prayer at your heart becomes a lotus cup, pinkies and the thumbs touch. And just for a moment, we place any worries, concerns, to-dos in this cup so that we can be fully present for the next hour right here, right now, our own bodies not being distracted by anything that we have to do other than being present for our practice. On the next inhale, we lift our cup up and we give it up to God. We allow ourselves to feel the stretch through the armpits, the release through the hands. Turn the palms facing out, and on the exhale, just start to sweep your field, clearing out anything that's not yours, anything that's heavy, anything you've picked up. It's your own personal smudge right here. Allow the fingertips to touch the earth, and when you do, re-ground yourself down. Let the palms touch the earth as well. Pushing down, it'll release any tension in the shoulders and reach that crown up. Take a long, deep breath in through both nostrils. Hold that for a moment with the eye focus at the third eye, and then take an extra sip through rounded lips. Take the eye focus from the third eye to the crown as if you could see up through the 10th gate. On the exhale, just release with a sigh. Left hand comes onto the left knee. Right arm comes out. And I want you to drop your elbow and make sure your shoulder isn't up. So allow yourself to kind of look in your screen. Make sure your shoulder is down and your hand is out. Our eyes are going to be open for the first two things that we do today. I know that's a little bit different. This arm is just totally relaxed here. Now what's going to happen is you're going to turn your hand as far right as you can. Center, left, center, right, center, left, center. I'm going to be reading to you in each of these. There's a very specific component to what we're doing. So go ahead and just hold that posture. Close your eyes for just a moment and take in these words. This is the story about the Kriya, and then I'll tell you for each of the postures what we're concentrating on. What we are doing today is very important. We have one central nervous system. When that one central nervous system gets out of control, the re-entry of prana into the physical body is proportionately less. I want you to experience that. I want you to understand that the inflow of the pranic body, so of your prana, of your breath of life, and the physical body have to have a healthy and established relationship. The movement of the hands, when we do this, sometimes your hands will move exactly as you want them to. Some directions will be a little more, a little less. The angle might be off, but we have to look and focus on what's happening. You'll find that it will do things that you're not even expecting it to do. There's a difference between the command that you give and the hand and its obedience. We're going to observe that as we do this exercise. So let me just get this. Get us some music. Go ahead and open your eyes, stare at your hand. Right all the way, center. Left all the way, center. Right all the way, center. Left, center. Start off slow, your own pace. You can breathe right, exhale center, inhale left, exhale center. Hand to the center, and then raise the left hand up to meet it. The thumbs are close but not touching. Get your hands perfectly flat. Make sure the shoulders are down, the elbows are loose. Now, you're going to take the mercury finger, that's your pinky. You're going to try and not move any of the other fingers. Just bend the pinkies down, then release. Then try to just move the ring finger down and release. Middle finger down. Try not to bend anything else. I just want you to do this once together, and then I'm going to read you what it is. Take the index finger down. Release. Now I want you to stare at your hands. Take this in. Look at your hands, seriously concentrate, and coordinate these movements. Your effort will show you that you have two brains, not one. Both movements will not be exactly the same no matter what you do. It's a simple physical fact that's hard to accept. We think that our hands are totally under our control and they will do what you tell them to do. You should be aware that nothing is under your control. It is not a handicap. It is a reality. So find your hand posture. Let's go pinky. Try not to move any of the others. Release. ring, release, middle finger, release, Jupiter finger, index, release. Start again with the pinky, go at your own pace, watching the hands concentrate. Continue. We have another minute and a half. Okay, open up your hands so all the fingers are straight, thumbs are almost touching. Go ahead and close the eyes. And with the eyes closed now, we'll do it one more time. Visualize that you're still seeing your hands. Let's go ahead and do it together. Pinkies, close, open. Ring finger, close, open. Middle finger, close, open. Index finger, close, open. Okay. Let's come standing. Now, you're going to bring the feet together, and it's like you're going to be sitting in a chair. Your hands are on your thighs, and you're just going to sit. Like your back is straight against the wall. Come and sit down as much as you can. I'm going to put a little bit of a bolster behind my feet because it helps me a little bit to get down a little further and stay straight. So we don't want to be bending over like this. We just want to be right here. Find your seat, get comfy as you can. Breathe. Eye focus, third eye on a drishti. You're working on the organs of the body. Here. Why do we know this? Because of the non-flexibility and the rigidity which we have created in this part of our body. The functional body and your commanding body are not in the same position. So we want to hold it and get comfortable. 3 minutes. If you need to lean up against a wall, go ahead and do that. Inhale is in and out the nose. Keep those hands on the thighs. Maybe even closer down towards the knees. Sit deeper. See if you can close the eyes. See if you can find that balance, that strength of your connection with the feet to the earth. Your jaw is very soft. You might have to open the eyes, but just 1/10 if you are. Don't let all the energy out. You got it. Seconds here. Get deeper. Straighten up the back. That lower intestines and the colon are getting a huge squeeze. The next one is specifically for the colon. Take a deep inhale. Hold the posture best of your ability. Squeeze Mula Bandha first time today. Anus, sex organs, perineum, the navel up. You might be shaking. When you release, stand up straight. Keep the eyes closed. Stand. Open through the chest. Open the feet. Palms facing forward. Take a deep inhale, sweep up into prayer over your head. Palms touch. Extra sip through rounded lips. Hold the breath. Eye focus, third eye. Squeeze Mula Bandha here. Hold. Pull up, pull in. As you release, bring the prayer to your heart. You're pulling energy down and in, past all of the upper chakras until you land right at your heart. Allow yourself to feel a flush of energy, self-love, compassion, kindness, gratitude. Breathe. Now breathe deeply into your heart space. Flip that prayer, pointing down. Exhale, release. Take that prayer down through the chakras like you're flushing the lower triangle with all of that energy. Release. Come down. Now I'm going to show you where we're going to be. Your right leg is bent, and I'm sitting on the heel in the perineum, okay? So it's going to be a little wobbly. If you need, take a bolster or a block underneath that left hip so that you can be stable, okay? So find a way. If that is not comfortable for your knee, go ahead and bring the foot in here, but ideally your heel is right on the perineum and you're finding your state of balance right here. Now we're going to inhale up and come forward, grabbing the foot, okay? So coming forward, if you need to bend the knee a bit, you can, but what we're going to try and do here, wow, this is hard. Okay, I think for me, I'm going to have to adjust my posture because we're meant to be lifting the foot 6 inches off the earth. So I'm going to need to shift into this posture because I know I'm not going to be able to lift my foot unless I shift that posture. So if you can sit on the perineum and do that. But otherwise, I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to lift my foot up 6 inches. You're going to feel an incredible squeeze in the colon. Let me read this to you so that you know what's happening here. Okay, the colon gives you the gift of life. It gives you all that your body needs. If we can hold the legs straight out in the position of the exercise, it helps to strengthen and massage the colons. It is a cleansing technique that really helps to facilitate that cleansing of the body. Now, we're going to do a breath of fire. Oh, wait, sorry. On this one, we're going to start off with a Sitali breath, and then we're going to do breath of fire on the other side. Another option, you can put your foot up. If you need that kind of help. This is a hard one, guys. Okay, so we do the best that we can. We lift that foot up and, okay, we lift the foot up 6 inches. We're bending. Okay, Sitali breath, rolled tongue. In through rolled tongue. The tongue is out. If you can't roll it, stick it out, and then exhale through the nose. That helps to get prana deep into the organs. Pranic body, physical body. Let's go ahead and begin. If you can't hold on to that foot, grab it at the shin, get it up. Sitali breath in, exhale through the nose. Eyes are closed. Let your head drop a bit here. Open up through the cervical spine. We have to get that squeeze down low. You can feel all of the pressure in the colon. Breathe into that with your Sitali breath. All the way in, all the way out through the nostrils. like you, but my leg is shaking a lot. That's okay. We keep breathing. Bring that prana deep into that colon.
We say we play the piano. We don't work the piano. Why? Music differs from, say, travel. When you travel, you are trying to get somewhere. And of course, because being a very compulsive and purposive culture, are busy getting everywhere faster, 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 till we eliminate the distance. So you eliminate the distance, and you eliminate the journey. But the fun of the journey is to travel, not to obliterate travel. So then, in music, one doesn't make the end of a composition.
Keep breathing.
If that was so, the best conductors would be those who play faster. And there would be composers who wrote completely honest. People give us comments just to hear one crashing chord, because that's the end.
And release. Switch legs. Again, if you can do that heel back, do the heel back. Otherwise, foot comes towards the groin. Yeah. Foot comes towards the groin. We find a way to do it. We find the way to have the leg up. And drop the head down. This time, breath of fire, okay? This time, breath of fire. Belly is pumping. You're getting now all of that fire into the colon. We got the prana in there. Now you're beating it. You're cleansing it. The entire lower intestine is getting a massive massage here. The head is dropped. Keep that leg straight if you can. Keep that leg up. Even if you have to put one hand on the ground to lift it up, get that squeeze. Inhale. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Hold. Pull the navel all the way back and in. And finally release. Woo. Wherever you are, try and keep the eyes closed. You're just going to come sitting up tall with the soles of the feet together and the knees out. Grasp the hands, interlace them around the feet. You can do a Venus lock. Whether you have the left thumb over the right, you're tapping into your feminine energy. Right thumb over left, tap into your masculine energy. Sit up straight, pull the heart through, reach the crown high. Eye focus, third eye. Just breathe for a moment. I'm going to explain the next posture. Okay. We're going to be panting like like a dog with our tongue out in this, but first you're going to lift up the feet off the earth and find your balance point. So lift your feet up, keep the legs out, find a point of balance. Then, once you have that balance, stick your tongue out. Start breathing. Keep the tongue out. We're working the monkey gland. This works on imbalances in our sexual energy, strengthening our sexual energy. It also helps to clear mucus out of the body. Stick the tongue out more. More seconds, tongue all the way out. Really pant here. And inhale, pull the tongue in, hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha. Pull the navel back, gazing out the third eye. Hold it. You are so strong. Tap into your core muscles here. Slow release. Put the feet down. Sit up straight. Pull your chest through your arms. Feel those sitting bones on the earth. Push your knees down. Open up through that lower triangle. Crown is up, chin is tilted. Inhale. Hold the breath. Take an extra sip through rounded lips. Now squeeze Mula Bandha up and in. Anus, perineum, sex organs. Pull up in the navel. Push down with the knees. Activate that Kundalini. Invite it to rise. Clear out any gunk in that lower triangle. Any fear, guilt, shame, resentment has no place here. Let that energy start to curl up. Release the breath, the belly, the bandha, and just sit with that open flow of energy. Breathe long and deep in and out the nose. I'm going to tell you where you're going to go next, so you can try and do it without opening the eyes. You're going to either be coming into a cobra or into a sphinx. We're going to do some pretty interesting stuff here, so get ready. It's all about the experience of having prana, having our body work together for specific effects. So roll yourself over onto your bellies. Now, if you're coming up into a cobra and you have lower back issues, open the legs. Allow your arms to come out a little wider than the mat. And lift up. You're opening up a bit through the heart center here. If not, you're in a sphinx. Find your posture that's going to work for you to be able to be open through the throat. The head doesn't have to be all the way back, but you do want your eye focus gaze up Now, you're going to start to open the lips, open and close the lips, popping them open and close. It's going to make a funny little bop, 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 bop sound. That's all you're doing. You have a minute and a half. It says it gets a funny feeling, but that's all right. Open and close, bopping the lips. Breathing out your nose and just popping the lips. Five more seconds, keep bopping. Now, relax the face. Start to wrinkle the nose up and down. Wrinkle the nose up and down. Squeeze up on the nose and release. This is meant to be extremely relaxing, but it also helps us to get rid of any hate that we're carrying in our body and any judgment. Let it go. Nose up and out. Get rid of it. Pressure gets too much in Cobra, come into Sphinx, but keep the head up. Keep squeezing the nose and releasing. Squeeze the nose and releasing. Judgment, be gone. Hatred, be gone. Relax. Okay, you've got one more minute. Hold your posture, whether a Sphinx or a Cobra. Now you're going to roll your jaw like a cow chewing cud. Roll your shoulders. Big, roll your, not your shoulders, roll your jaw. Big movements here. Very relaxing. You can switch the movement halfway through. We have a minute. Total release of the jaw. Every chew the cud. big toes together. Knees wide. Release the buttocks to the heels. Stretch those arms out in front. Drop your third eye to the earth. And breathe. Open up that back body. Allow yourself to stretch through the lower spine. And I want you to think about that Kundalini energy in the second and third vertebra, knowing that every movement, everything you do is shifting energy in the body, but we're going to add the prana to it to activate. So, with the third eye to the earth, inhale. Hold the breath. Pull Mula Bandha with great intensity. Pull the navel up so that the belly is pulled up. Direct the energy, light up red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, indigo, purple. Light up your entire back body. Keep holding, keep squeezing even more. We want to be in a place to receive. We want this back body fully lit up. Release. Slowly start to walk yourself up. Keep the eyes closed and just scoot yourself into an easy pose. Fingertips touch either side of the mat. Align your body. And then raise your arms up and out like wings. One goes up 60, one goes down. And then you're just going to start to move in that range like you're flying. Start off very slow and gentle. Start your own rhythm. Find your breath. Move in any pattern that you wish. You're setting a movement and sending a neuro message to the brain so that you can find a flow. You don't have to think, you just have to be this beautiful spirit flying. Mind is completely free. This is all your heart, your spirit, your breath. Find your connection and stay in flow. In flow, it should keep the arms from hurting, but if they do, don't worry. Bend the elbows a little bit and keep flying. Keep moving. Move the hands until you can come back, but try and stay in the same pattern, in the same movement, in the same flow. going to tell you you have 3 more minutes. So keep your flow. Don't worry about the time. You're just present and flying. Slow it down. Flow with your body, flow with your arms, breathe.
The sand goes out from
Bring the arms to the center. Allow the body to come to a place of peace. Flip the palms so they're facing up. Receiving beautiful energy into the palms, into the crown of the head, the back of the body. Everything available to light you up. Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha. Bring the internal energy from the root to the crown. From the crown down, let it flow up and down. Create a wave inside. Still holding Mula Bandha, pull the arms up into prayer and connect the energy at the palms. Release the breath in the Bandha. Hold a prayer over the head like a blessing. Inhale. Reach now that prayer up. Stretch through the armpits to balance the masculine and feminine, the Ida and the Pingala. Now pull Mula Bandha again. Driving the energy up the central channel, creating a perfect flow in your body from the root to the crown. Interlace the hands above the head. And on the exhale, we're going to push the energy down all the way from the root, from the crown to the root. Slow, we're releasing breath, bandha. You feel that energy down at the root. Release the hands, let the palms touch the earth beside you. Press into the earth. You are supported. Crown is up. 3 breaths, and I want you to make them circular breaths. You can visualize the prana coming in the nose, down the back, into the pelvic floor on the exhale, up, or you can bring it up through the nose, front of the body, and then up the back. Everyone will be different in how they want to do this circular breath, but it's 3 in, 3 out. Get that prana all the way down to the root. Your 3 breaths are complete. You bring your hands onto your heart so you can feel your breath, just very normal and gentle in and out. You know that you are grounded for your roots, physical form. You feel the prana in and out of your being. Feel into your field. As we listen to the long-time sun, or sing along, feel your vibration as well. vibration of truth and purpose and determination and clarity. Release the breath. Take a nice long deep inhale, bring a prayer over your head. May all beings know peace. May all yoga practice contribute to the well-being of all. As we exhale, we bring our prayer through the chakras. Please join me. Peace to all. Light to all. Truth to all. And love to all. We bow down, giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky, blessing you, blessing your prayers, thanking you for joining today, starting our day off in our highest vibration. Let's rise up, and just before we greet one another and close with a Sat Nam, set an intention for truth and purpose for your day today. Allow yourself one big I am grateful for. Find something fabulous about yourself. I am. Take a deep inhale. Great big sigh out. Sat Nam.